I was just commenting and talking to some of the coaches and you great parents. And, first of all, I wanted us wrestlers to give our parents a round of applause and say thank you. Wrestlers. To let your parents know how much you really appreciate them. So, for me, it's funny, I've been all over the country, I've been all over the world, and you watch wrestling, it's the same moves. It's the same progression. There's not one person that just goes from here to here. It's about preparation, dedication, about setting your mind up correctly. So if you guys go out, just go out and just start drilling, no setups, and just make some bad shots. Okay, go. Okay, now, go out there and set them up, set them up, set them up, set up, shot. Nice. What's the difference? The difference is preparation. I know that I can't just take them down if I just do a bad shot. So I'm going to go out there and you talk to some wrestlers and you'll ask me, what are you going to do in this match? Well, I don't know. It's over before it started. You have to have a purpose and a plan. Our coaches always talk to us, okay, what are you going to do? Oh, I'm going to go out and set them up, set them up, set them up, and I'm going to shoot. For me, I would do about 30 seconds of setups before I even shot. Because my setup was everything. And now I'm going to get a little more into philosophy. It's funny how many dimensions you can go with wrestling. You're like, it's a wrestler, it's easy. Not really. Because now, think about it. If I set somebody up, and I set them up, and I go through a transition, I do 6 or 7 setups, I start to see tendencies. Now I start setting them up. Just kind of go out and set them up. Okay? As they're watching, they'll come back, and wrestlers do the same thing over and over. But what he's doing is he's looking. And right now he's going, oop, shot, oop, shot, oop, shot. So now in his mind, he knows there's an opportunity to score. Okay, again, just keep setting them up and then do a shot. Okay? He set them up, same thing. So if you don't get it in the first shot, you set them up, you get it in the second, the third, the fourth. And the better you get, you go, you guys are going to get tired, sorry. But the better you get, the more easier it gets. People are like, oh man, you went to the Olympics, I bet it was crazy. It is, but you get so good in a lot of things, you learn how to focus on the little things. I know what I'm good at because I've done it so many times. Okay, keep going. Okay, now, set up, pressure on the head. See, now he can't see anything. So what does he do? Automatically shot, right there. Good. Pressure. Stands up, shot. Now go for a headlock. Step down for a headlock. Snap, good. Around the corner. Same thing, over and over. Near side cradle, left hand back. There's about 20 different finishes to that right there. As you're growing up and you're like, I know one. That's where you have to develop. It's not doing it once and saying, oh, I got it, over and over. Okay, now, top bottom. Now, just put knee up the butt, elbow chop. No, knee up the butt, elbow chop. Now you're in top position. You're chopping them. Can't break. Oh, come on. Don't go down that easy. Come back up. Okay, good. You're chopping them. You can't get them. Okay, now stop it. In the evolution, you usually will go between 8 to 12 seconds before you change off. If you can't break it down, what do? You change off. What happens when you change off? You go from a knee up the butt elbow chop to a far side tight waist and a far side ankle, right? Here we go. Do that. Chop. Can't get them, then you switch. Good. Now get back up. How do you get away? The key of wrestling is pressure. If you can control my hips, you control. Now top. Slow it down. Bottom. As soon as he switches off, come out. Okay, here we go. Up and out. Chop it. Slow down. That's it. Because you couldn't stop his chop down, but as soon as you release the pressure, it's all the same. How many of you use the same thing every day? Come on. Most everybody does. The key is catching them in the transition. Okay, do it again. Chop, 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 chop. Can't get them. It's money. It's easy. When you know what to look for. And what's funny in case stand up, another philosophy. Now, I got to do the Olympics this year, the broadcasting, and we won 2 gold medals. And, you know, freestyle is different in high school, I know. But both wrestlers that won the Olympics, both of them, were here, their partners attacked them. Attack. Just do an attack. Is that not good? You're attacking them here, and both Americans came here. They had a choice. What were they going to do? They were going to win. Jordan Burroughs and Jake Barter both came here. They were 1 step from out of bounds. What did they do? It was a setup. And it's, you're like, setup? How can you be 1 step from losing the Olympics? It's a setup. Because when you get to the next level, and I see somebody that can't go to college. Yes. I'm telling you right now, there's probably 99% of you who are better than me at the age you're at. In high school, I wasn't good. I wasn't great. But I kept working. I saw you heavyweights out here earlier, both heavyweights trying to do a headlock. What is it? Live and die by the headlock? You got to transition. Use things that are smart. Okay, now back to the Olympics. Both guys are here. You're here 1 step from near death. Confidence. Not cockiness. Not arrogance. Confidence. I know when I wrestle, I'm going to win. Why? Because I put the time in here to know what to do. Is you attack, attack, attack. Both Americans came here. Their opponents will shoot them out of bounds. Step back. Slow down to about 20% speed. Go. Shoot. Slow. He shoots. The American circles. Sprawls, circles, come back in. Okay, won't stay in. Still a little bit. Yeah, stay back in. Just come a little bit more. Now, they're here. The American's here. What did the American do? He didn't just let him up. He made the guy come up. He backed out. He came up. No, listen to you. Move this in. Come on. Okay, here we go. Okay, come up. Come out. Yeah, come up. He lets him up. Sprawl. Shot. No. Okay, he comes up. Now this is an offense attack. Because what you do is you get attacked, counter-attack. He shot, circled. The American stayed here in the defensive position. His opponent stood up. What did the American do? Throw him out for 1. Right out. That's your point. Both gold medals did that. That was a defining moment. That's like, how can you have that much confidence? You have to. If you don't have it, find it. How do you find confidence? How do you find confidence? Anybody? Your coaches, right? Good wrestlers, good teammates. For example, this guy's a state champion. He's my best friend. Because I'm going to be like him. I'm going to train with him. Because he's going to make me better. You find people that make you the best. When I went to Colorado Springs, out of college, I wasn't good at all. 2 years before that, I heard the word Greco-Roman. After college, I was 25 years old when I started wrestling Greco. No idea. But as I got involved with it, I'm like, dang, I'm getting better. And the coaches are like, you're really good. But I wasn't good, but they saw the potential. And they saw the belief. Their belief in me gave me belief in me. So don't go out there and sugarcoat and go, yeah, you can win this match. No. Go out there and say, this is how we're going to win the match. Not by flashy, not by huge moves, but by being in the best position. Now, come back out here. Okay, I want you to go about 5% of normal speed. Set them up sharp. Okay? They're going to go real slow. It's a methodical process. He hasn't done it once. He's done it, he's done it 1,000 times. Everything has a purpose. Set up, shot. Finish, take down, score, win, pin. Don't get the 5, get the 1. Take advantage of what's there. Okay, now, say you wrestle, and How many of you guys dictate and control the match? How many of you control your partner? How many? Come on, raise your hands high. Okay? About 5%, 10% of you. What that means is, by controlling my partner, it's not going to be 50-50. It's going to be 80-20 in my favor. Because I don't let him wrestle his style. He wants to stay out here. So if he's out here, what do? Pressure. I'm in his face. Because what I want to do, if I'm wrestling my partner, here, pressure, 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 pressure. He can't be relaxed if he's getting pressure, pressure, pressure. In attack. The whole time he's like, okay? But the whole time, I'm taking his will. What was so funny, I know I'm a heavyweight, I'm big. These guys can start here, they're conditioning, they get tired. When I started here, I got stronger. We used to wrestle on a 2-hour grind match. 2 hours straight. No water break. So for me, nobody in the world could compete with my conditioning. Why? Because I was better than anybody. Not wrestling, but my conditioning. And that was confidence in my conditioning. So I knew when I'm out wrestling, and I'm like, man, kind of tired. I look over, and he's on that one. At the end of the match, what's so cool about it was, at the end of the match, my guys, he's just like, don't touch me. Don't leave me alone. And I'm like, you're a world placer, and you're going to sit there and let me beat you? Yes. Because success comes to those who fear and create fear in other people. Because if you're attack, you guys see those big wolves on TV, and they got someone against the wall, you'd be scared, wouldn't you? You want to be a wolf. You want to be an attacker. And so much of the last thing I want to go over is your opponent's here, okay? You're attacking. Either way. Attack, attack, attack. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Okay, where's your attacks? Come on. Okay, now come back to your feet. How much scoring can happen when you're ear to ear? Coaches? That much. Not a lot. So I like to keep things open. So just a little point. Open it up. Keep it open. Now, wrestling Greco is the same as high school, collegiate, everything else. If we're wrestling, and I'm attacking my partner, and we're here, pressure, 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 whole time, here. Where's that? Now, if I'm wrestling collegiate, I can shoot him out. That's point. But if I wrestle freestyle Greco, I push him out the point, I can win. So right here, what's he left? How many choices does he have now? Very few. So now, say I'm wrestling Greco, now I get another hook. What choice does he have left? Almost none. What I've done is I've controlled so much of the wrestler, he's now down to maybe 1 or 2 shots. And whatever his shot is, guess what? It's my best defense. Say you're here, and you take your opponent all the way to the edge. Here. You're right here. What does he have left? High crotch, right? What's my best defense? The high crotch. Sprawl. That's my best defense, and what's he going to do? A high crotch. So what I've done is I've controlled my opponent to the point of failure. He knows, he doesn't know yet. But when he shoots and I sprawl, spin around, score the point, he's going to realize, I just got control. This guy physically pushed me so far into a corner, and when I got there, the only guy I left was There's a setup. And so now your partner's around. No matter what I do, he's going to beat me. No matter what I try, I'm going to lose. So what I've done is I've taken his will away from him. And it was amazing. When I got to Colorado, I had a guy named Matt Ford, 3-time world and Olympic silver medalist. He told me when I got to Rulon, you can't beat me. I'm 3 times second best in the world. Even nothing. My brother in high school, now just listen. In high school, I had a brother who was 1 year older. And they called us the Bobsey twins. Because we were just short, stubby, we had big barrel chests, and we had very little athletic ability. And we worked hard. And they're like, well, which one won? He's like, I don't know what to say. Short, stubby, big chest, that's it. And they're like, well, they got better. And the end of my junior year, I lost to my brother every time till the end of my junior year. One of the days, we were in practice, and my brother knew how to mentally beat me. And my coach in my sophomore year were like, dude, you're so much better than your brother. It's crazy. Why can't you beat him? But then they said, yeah, but he's got your mentally. And I'm like, yeah, how do I beat him? They're like, oh, nobody told me how to beat my brother. Nobody gave me the keys and the tools. So what I had to do is I had to learn. And I'll tell you how I beat him, if I look back now, is because I focus more on the details. Not to take down the pin, the position, the stance, the movement, the setup, everything. Break it down. How many matches go minute by minute? It goes millisecond by millisecond. If you're the best wrestler every millisecond, you're going to be the best wrestler on the mat. Because if you're never out of position, what happens? How many of you have been injured? Why? Okay, now, how many of you did your injuries come from bad positions? Probably a majority. I'm now 41 years old. Besides, well, shoulders and a little bit of elbows, I've never blown a knee out, nothing. My knees are healthy. And everyone's like, how can you be on the Greco national team for 20 years and be healthy? Because I never got in a bad position. If I did, I got out. Because if you get in a bad position, you're going to hurt yourself. So always learn to be in a better position. Any questions? Now the key is you dictate, excuse me, and you take your opponent's will. When he comes out there all cocky, take it. I not only had Matt Ford that beat to make the Olympic team like my brother, but my brother, my senior year, my junior year, in the end, I beat my brother 3 times. My brother wasn't established. My coach came and said, hey, it's your brother's senior year. You're a junior. Do you care if he goes? He goes to regionals. I said, no. Even though I beat my brother, I let him go. Because it wasn't about winning. It was about maturity. And how many of you, honestly, how many of you today have I asked, what did you learn after your match? Raise your hand if I've asked you what you learned. A few of you, okay? What do you learn? Those of you who have lost today, you'll learn more from those losses than the victories. What do you learn? Every match, you have to learn. You have to maximize every match to teach you. My brother taught me every day. I won state my senior year. I made the Olympic team. I beat Matt Ford. I had a wrestler named Jamil Byers. Jamil Byers was a world champ in 2002. I won the Olympics. I won the Worlds. And I got stranded Stoneville in Wyoming. I lost my middle toe and my right foot. I had hypothermia, frostbite. I almost died. My core temperature was 80 degrees. The temperature was 25 below for 18 hours. That day I should have died, but I didn't. I saw Jesus and God in the vision, and I had a chance. I came back, and I realized I had a gift. My training partner won the world fires. As I came back in, everybody said, Rulon, he's a world champion. You have 9 toes, you can't walk, your feet are bleeding. You can't beat him, he's a world champion. Within 8 months, I beat his ass. And I made the world team. I made the Olympic team in 04, and I beat him. You're not going to ask, you're not going to beg. Byers was that tall. He was twice as good as me. But every day in practice, I never lost. I never lost to him. One day I wrestled with a guy named Kevin Jackson and Steve Frazier, both of them Olympic champs. In a 2-hour grind match, I wrestled. I never got scored on by those guys. After an hour and a half, Byers showed up. So for an hour and a half, I've been getting beat up. Byers shows up and he can't score on me after an hour and a half. Every day, I beat him mentally. I beat him physically. Nobody, no matter what, was going to beat me. Not because I asked him, but because I proved it on the mat. You look at Cal Sanderson, you look at Jay Barner, you look at Jordan Burroughs, you look at all the guys. They're not good because they're lucky. They're good because they expect to be good. They're good because they train to be the best. Look at their movement. Look at their attacks. They're methodical. They're deadly. You guys and girls can be the exact same. I got to watch you do the Olympics this year for the women. There's opportunities there. Maximize every opportunity. If you want to go to college and be a wrestler, do it. If you want to go and be whatever, do it. I know, one of the concerns is, I don't know if I can do it. Of course you can. If you don't reach your goal, set a new one. Never be complacent with just being good enough. Be your best. How many of you guys on the wrestlers want to be a champion this year? How many of you want to work to be a champion? How many of you are dedicated? I hope so. If not, reset your goals, please. Any questions, wrestlers? Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. And so much of it isn't just about acting to be a good wrestler. You have to prepare to be the best wrestler. If you want, I brought books that have my full autobiography. I have posters. I can sign anything. I'll be out here in the foyer.